My name is Mark Vandenberg. I'm co-owner of Max Benjamin. We produce natural wax-scented candles, and we're here based in the Wicklow Mountains, surrounded by peace and tranquility. Well, what influenced me to become a craftsperson was the possibility to be creative, and specifically in our case with Max Benjamin, was the possibility to be creative with fragrances, and that's what really drives me. I love fragrances. I've always been interested in smells and scents, and this was an ideal job, if you like, to get into, to be able to bring and create a product that I could bring to the market. Well, how I would describe my career to other people is that it's multi-dimensional, multifaceted. There's so much in this business that we all get involved in. I am primarily involved in designing the products, choosing the fragrances, getting inspiration for new ideas, dealing with PR and marketing. My brother David, who works with me, he's mostly involved in dealing with our suppliers, the supply side, sourcing the products. And my sister Emma, she's involved in administration. Orla's involved in administration. She's a sister of mine as well. So it's a family unit here. Definitely my surroundings influence my work. I mean, especially being here in Wicklow, we're very, very lucky that we're based here. I was brought up here, and you're brought up with the fresh smells of lavender, all different types of lavender. You've got fern, you've got gorse, you've got fresh cut grass, and there's so many different smells, and there's so many different inspirations you can get from just being around here, surrounded by the mountains and the trees and so on and so forth. Well, I think design is very, very important. In Max Benjamin, design has been one of the reasons that we've done so well. The packaging is very bright, the colours are very warm, we've beautiful boxes, each one is in a warm, bright, fresh colour trimmed with a silver lining. And I think design from that point of view is very, very important. The production side is also very important, and how it's made, and I think people can see that when they burn the candles, and it's the reason that people keep coming back to us. Because production, the way it's produced is very simple really. We melt down the wax to a temperature of about 55 degrees, and then we add in the essential oils and the fragrance oils, and then it's poured. Each glass is filled by hand, and then the wick is inserted, and then after a certain amount of time it sets. So because of the consistency that we've had, and we know what temperature to pour at, what wicks to use, we use a different wick for each fragrance. It's not rocket science, but it's still very important that we get all the combinations right, and I think manufacturing is very important from that point of view. Well, the favourite fragrance that I've ever created is grapefruit and pomelo, and I just love it so much. It's so fresh, it's so honest, and I got the inspiration for that fragrance when I was in Thailand last year. I was sitting on a beach called Kamala Beach down in the islands, and I was eating for the first time a fresh pomelo, which is kind of like a grapefruit, but it's from the same family, but it is different, and it was so fresh and honest, and I just wanted to create something that reminded me of that, and I knew it would be a successful fragrance because people love citrus fragrances because they're uplifting and they're invigorating. So I managed to work with our fragrance house and to get a match of essential oils just almost exactly like what I remember the pomelo tasted and smelled like. And I almost nearly have to say to people, God, you can't eat that candle, you have to smell it, you know, because it's so enticing, it's so uplifting, it's so fresh. So I'm so delighted that we got that right, and it has been a great success for us. The type of people who buy our candles are mostly female, aged about 20 to 65, but it's quite a broad range. But I think an interesting point is what a lot of people ask us about. They ask about myself, about David, about different things of the company, but what they're most interested in is where did you get the brand name, because it's very catchy. And actually it's from my two twin nephews, Max and Ben, who have worked in the factory with us over the years, making candles, packing off orders, and they are so delighted now to see their name, Max Benjamin, on the shelves in Brown Thomas and in various different spas around the country, and it's a great source of joy for them, and it's great for us as well that it's worked out so well.